Good mythical morning, moist critical, anti-moist critical viewers. I am back. It is the 8th day, the 8th fucking video in a row. Hashtag no days off, hashtag grind set, hashtag better than yesterday. And we're here to do what we always do, which is shit on Moist Critical, because that's what brings me joy. So anyway, a couple things. Go on this chair. Sorry, the dog is being an ass. I know you guys can't see me. I'll explain that in a second. You will see me. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers in 8 days. That is beyond my wildest dreams. I think it's pretty damn funny that these videos are already getting like 2,000 views each. Just me trolling the tits off this shithead. That's great. So 1,000, you could call this maybe 1,000 subscriber special or whatever, but really what's happened is I've made the ultimate sacrifice. It's one thing for me to sit in a chair and use my words and, describe why I dislike Moist Critical and why I think his videos are bad and why I think he's a hypocrite. But there's a whole other step, which is entering the physical realm. My hair was getting a little long. Charlie's got long hair. If I hate Moist Critical and he has long hair, what is the only logical step? It's to buzz my head. I need to be the physical opposite of Moist Critical. And that's what I've set out to achieve. Do I look better? No. Is the back of my head have like a weird right angle to it? Yes. But these are the sacrifices and the steps that need to be taken to prove a point, to prove my unwavering allegiance to the cause. So that's what I've done. And you know what? I suggest you all do the same. If you are real Moist Critical haters, you're going to shave your head. We'll start a revolution. It'll be something like the skinhead revolution, except instead of hating minorities or whatever the fuck it is those guys were actually up to, we just hate Moist Critical. So we'll take care of the footwear and all that other shit later on and all the rest of the stuff. But right now, if you hate Moist Critical, you'll shave your head. Okay. Got this comment from, what is this? I'm not even going to attempt to read the username. Charlie's moist recent video, opinions are weapons, literally shits on every dumb argument you have against him. Really? A Moist Critical video shits on every argument I have against him? That would be surprising. You call him lazy, which he literally agrees to. That's nice, As long as somebody knows that they're lazy and their content sucks ass, then it's fine. Then there is no need to improve or provide the public with a superior quality of product. As long as you know what you're doing sucks cock and fucking balls and is digital waste, again, stinking up the fucking cybersphere, then it's fine. As long as you know, as long as Obama knew when he was fucking bombing the Middle East and hitting wedding ceremonies and shit, as long as he knew it was the wrong thing to do, it's fine. And I mean, that's really the moral. Is making shitty content wrong? I would say yes. I would say making shitty content is wrong, and people should be judged for their shitty content, regardless of whether or not they know it's shitty. Which is funny, too, because people are defending him being like, I love Moist Critical. Like, yes, he's lazy and his content is low effort and bad, but we don't care. It's like, well, why are you a fucking fan of him then? And why is he making it? Which he literally agrees to. What are you shaking for? The dog is freaking out. She's probably in awe of the facts that I'm spitting right now. But it's not like he doesn't go out of his way to make videos that have a lot of effort in them. Okay, I think that's probably referring to the video that just dropped, the music video. It's fine if you don't like him. Oh, okay, so what's the problem? Oh, but don't sit here with these nonsensical... Nonsensical? Am I not making sense to you guys? I feel like I'm making a lot of sense. Maybe I don't make sense to Charlie viewers, to Moist Critical fans, but I feel like I make sense. All right, let me give me 1 second. The dog is wigging out. Hang on. Sorry about that interruption. Nonsensical argument, trying to justify your reason for not liking him. I think I've done a pretty good job justifying my reasons for not liking Moist Critical. That's just what I think. And I have 1,000 subscribers that agree with me. Some people like him. Some people don't. Get over it. Oh, I mean, it's like, all right. I mean, you could say the same thing about all Moist Critical's shitty videos he puts out. It's like, you know, some people are gonna like Megamind 2 with 5% on Rotten Tomatoes. Some people don't. So why don't you just get over it? It's like, how are you arguing in favor of the guy who shits on everything, telling people shitting on him to just don't worry about it, man. It's fine. Like, if that's how you actually thought, you would never watch any of his shitty shit. No need to make an entire channel ranting about it. What, are you afraid of me? No need to make an entire channel ranting about it? You want you want me to stop? Why do you want me to stop? Are you scared that I'm getting 2,000 views per video? Are you afraid that there's perhaps some momentum building to my cause? and your favorites up against the ropes? Is that what you're afraid of? I just want to understand here. You're just pathetic, TBH. Oh, come on, dude. I'm just pathetic. Whatever, man. Then I replied. I said something like, Charlie sucks. I can't wait to watch your shitty video tomorrow. Which is true. He does suck, and I am excited to watch his next shitty video. But what's kind of weird about that is I commented that, and then YouTube won't show it. Like, it's crazy. I can say into the microphone in the video that more people will see than will have ever seen that comment. I can say, Charlie sucks balls and his next YouTube video is going to be bad. I can say that, but I can't comment that. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. Like, I feel like anything that you can say in a YouTube video, you should also be able to comment in the comments. You feel me? Anyway, everyone knows YouTube is kind of a liberal hellhole. Anyway, okay, so let's watch this. Opinions Are Weapons featuring Jared Dines. So I guess Charlie is not only a mediocre YouTuber, but also a mediocre musician. And you do have to feel for him here. And maybe this is why he hates art and shit so much, is because when he makes an attempt to kind of express himself, you know, musically, it gets 30% of the views that his normal content does. So in one sense, you know, I could sit here and shit on him for making low effort content, but it's what the piggies want. It's the only flavor that they crave in their trough. Anyway, I'll full screen it, and then I have the lyrics here, and we'll read the lyrics after we watch the video, I guess, because some of the lyrics are a little hard to understand. I'm not really a seasoned metal listener or whatever this genre is. Stink Guy 768. Now, this is another comedic styling of Moist Critical that I find to be, you know, pretty annoying, which is he'll use these old-timey kind of sayings where he'll say, "What's all the hoopla?" Or "What's the dealio there?" Like that kind of shit. I don't know what it is exactly. It just pisses me off really badly for some reason, and it could just be as simple as it not being funny. And I think that's what this is kind of same thing. This is like how, you know, my girlfriend would describe like if a guy left a hate comment on my video. You know, it's like, "Oh, Stink Guy 768 said that." Dude, you got to be ahead of the comedic curve. You got to be ahead of the girlfriend comedic curve, you know? If your girlfriend is out funnying you, just jump off a building, man. Opinions are weapons. Okay, interesting, coming from the guy who shits on things all day, every day, but all right. Okay, so we're gonna meet in cyberspace now. Critical sucks. Yes. Agreed. What really pisses me off about this is I know this song's on Spotify, so my shit's probably gonna get hit with a copyright. And fortunately, this channel is not monetized, so hopefully they don't put ads on it. But if my video gets ads on it for Charlie's shit, then, you know, I'll probably just leave it up for one day and then take it down. But that would be really fucked up. And that irony is not lost on me, believe me. But I'm not going to be one of those fucking betas that watches like or reviews a piece of music on mute or some shit. Like, fuck that, dude. I want us to experience this simultaneously. So, dumb video. He's getting hate comments, which is bothering him. What does this say? Respect the second lady who willingly stopped grape stomping. Okay, this must be a reference to some shit I don't care about. I guess, you know, you could look at this and say, here's a high effort video that Moist Critical has made because it's a YouTube video. Sure. But I think if you compare it against music videos, then it is actually a fucking low effort music video. And I think that's going to be like, oh, it's like, it's the stylistic choice. It's the style, you know, it's what he's going for. Is it? Or is it that everything that he does is shitty and low effort? And if he were to make a music video, it would also be shitty and low effort. Okay, let's take a look. This is rare. We don't often get to see MoistShitical's entire body here. I have a theory about these shoes that he's wearing. And as you can see, they're extremely fucking ugly. Just another thing. I like how his shorts, like the stripe on them, match the stripe on his dumb tattoos he has there. The thing with these shoes, and this is like, I can't exactly tell if Moist Critical is a genius or a dumbass. There's a lot of people out there. I've been studying Tim Pool recently, and he's another one where I'm like, is he smart or is he really dumb? Sometimes it's impossible to really know. But he's got on like the perfect pair of shoes to appeal to his pseudo intellectual superiority complex Redditor fan base, because these shoes are like the ultimate utilitarian shoe in the sense that they're cheap, they're comfortable, and they're slip-ons. They're easy to put on. So it's like, you could, from a logical, rational point of view, kind of argue in favor of these shoes very easily. And if you live your life, you know, without worrying about any subjective elements, and you live your life by the blade of logic and rational thinking, then these are the shoes that you're going to end up with. And Charlie MoistMusical, I hate when I call him Charlie, but I feel like I know him so well now. Moist Infidel is one of those guys, or at least he pretends to be one of those guys. Not entirely sure, but that's why he's got these shoes on, because he's like, you know, he's like the hero of the people that think this way. Like, they don't care that those slip-ons obviously look like dog shit. Like, they are some of the ugliest shoes ever. Like, they have been designed with zero attention to detail in terms of design. They are the anti-cool shoe. Now, what I think is kind of interesting is you could get a shoe that will last longer than those shoes, that will be more comfortable than those shoes, that will look better than those shoes. You could have all of the benefits of the shoe that he's wearing, but you just have to spend a little bit more money. And that, in my opinion, is where like the logic, well, these ones are $60. It's like, you can't see past that price tag to know that you could actually look better and be more comfortable and spend less money over time if you actually just like broke free of this like object permanence mindset that these Moist Critical Reddit dudes have. It's like, why would I spend $140 on Merrells when I can get the Skechers for half the price? It's like, dude, buy the fucking Merrells, you idiot. So yeah, that's why I think he wears those shoes, and I do think they are a dumb purchase as well. Okay, we're in the club post. Wow. These guys are cool. This guy's wearing a V-neck in 2024. And speaking of Tim Pool, it's kind of like a lot more masculine looking Tim Pool. I'll give him that. This is quite unbelievable, because I don't think that I don't think Moist Critical would ever be caught dead in a nightclub. So bit of a stretch here in terms of the setting, but whatever. I guess it's I'll have to suspend my belief because he's bumping into a giant Twitter X logo. Like, look at, I would say, you know, if you were going to go for a low effort style video and you were going to make the argument that that was kind of like an intentional choice to make your shit look low budget, there's a way of doing that that actually looks good. I think if you're using like Canva presets on your music video, listen, I use Canva presets all the time, but when I do use one, I know I'm being fucking lazy. I'm aware of that. Like, I try to avoid using them. I'd never put one in a fucking music video. So like, that's the thing, is these are these sort of like things that people who kind of like understand aesthetic and visual differences will be able to appreciate. Using a Canva like headband, I could just tell by the way that there's like no shading on it. that this is like, this is some like some preset on like a browser editor. And I'm pretty sure this font, which I've used too, pretty sure this is from DaFont. Pretty sure. Jesus Christ, man. For somebody so anti-AI, it's interesting that he is producing creative content that AI very much looks like it would be responsible for generating. I don't know. This whole thing is just kind of like a messy, ugly hodgepodge of dog shit. But it's like, I guess we're floating above the city with like a Miami theme going. What? Come on, get up. Come on. Oh. Okay, now we're on the moon. Okay, so he's worried about what people on Twitter are saying while he's sleeping on the moon.
That isn't mine, gets under my skin, don't need any help or any friends. I have everything I've ever...
Okay, so I just want to, like, this is the same guy, by the way, who's, like, making a video to vent his emotions about negative comments that he gets on the internet. Like, dude, you are the guy who every fucking day finds a new thing to shit on. You literally, like 2 videos ago, called somebody a douchebag and a loser within the first 30 seconds. Like, how are you now crying that other people are doing that to you? Like, what the fuck? Like this, I don't know, that comment that I got on my video said that this pwns every one of my shitty opinions about Moist Critical. This just further reinstates how big of a fucking hypocrite this guy is. How is he bemoaning this shit, people criticizing him in a song, when that's what he does every day to other people?
I have everything I've ever wanted and more. I hate everything, so now I need this war. Follow me, why don't you? They are just a lie. It's my time, so you should let me whine.
Who is this? I mean, what is... I'm sorry to this random dude who's catching a stray here, but Jesus Christ, man. Was there even an era where this was appropriate? Rip skinny jeans, V-neck, backwards hat, man. You're looking fucking rough. That's coming from a guy who just shaved his head in his kitchen with dog shears. He kind of almost makes Charlie look good. I'm beyond confused what the fucking messaging here is. Maybe I'm fucking dumb, and this piece of art has gone over my bald head. What the fuck? There's almost like a going meme in his comment section of joking about how shitty his stuff is, which is kind of funny. Like, wow, he outdid himself with the effort this time. So yeah, I'm just like, so this video, opinions or weapons, like, is some kind of like cope or vent about running a YouTube channel where you seek to destroy and judge people? Listen, I've talked my fair share of shit, but I don't think I would come out with a song kind of highlighting the importance of like, or the strength that opinions can have. Maybe I could not be understanding this. So we'll go to the lyrics here because some of that was a little hard for me to understand. Charlie White, I'm right, you're wrong, I will always hate you. Okay. I agree with me or else I'll make you. I am perfect. So this sounds to me like he's not really processing the criticism that he's getting very well. Like he's made like a cartoonish straw man of anybody that's giving him shit. Like this is an kind of a way that I'd say that dumb people process criticism, which is like, you know, don't look for any of the feedback that you might be getting. Don't be perceiving it, or don't try to look for any of the value or wisdom that somebody with a different opinion than you might have. Turn them into somebody who's speaking in absolute, saying you're a complete piece of shit, and I will always hate you. Like he's making the criticism that he's getting, he's turning it into an absolute or an unreasonable, like he's making it from an unreasonable source and he's packaging it in an unreasonable way so that he is justified for not heeding it. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's pretty fucking stupid. Agree with me or else I'll make you. It's like, dude, is anybody saying that? Like, it's shocking to me again that he does what he does and he like describes the hate comments that he gets in this way. Like this is a layered onion. The person that you're making a video about could say these same exact things and I'm sure he'd have no problem shitting on them for describing things that in the way. It's just kind of like it's pretty baffling to me that this is how he's like, this is how he views this. Worthless just to debate you. Delete your tweet. Your words are evil. If silence is your friend, this is the end. Fuck opinions. Also, the song "Opinions Are Weapons" is that the most poetic way you guys could come up to title this shit? Okay, then there's this guy Jared. I have everything I've ever wanted more. I hate everything, so now I need this war. Okay, facts. Follow me, why don't you? They are just a lie. It's my time, so you should let me whine. I can't help but feel this is all directed at me. Like, could it possibly be a coincidence that I start a banging new YouTube channel and there's a coping music video / song directed at Charlie's haters when there is a new #1 Moist Critical hater that has emerged from the cyberspace? Okay, then here's again. Charlie, we're not the same, so I don't need you. Don't want to think, just want to clone. Bullshit, fuck you, argue. It's also see-through. God, this guy is fucking dumb. Designed to make me feel alone. If silence is your friend, this is the end. Fuck opinions? Oh, man. We're not the same, so I don't need you. Don't want to think, just want to clone. Is there an explanation for this? These two lines suggest a mob mentality of people online gathering behind one specific opinion and mostly rejecting all others who may feel differently about it. I feel like I've experienced some of that from his fans. It quite literally is an army of clones, as the narrator expresses the building of said army with the process of doing so. That's very interesting. Don't want to think, just want to clone. Is he like, is this like a diss track on himself? Bullshit, fuck you, argue. It's also see-through, designed to make me feel alone. Oh, world's smallest violin for you, Charlie. Okay, then Jared's back. Fuck opinions. Yeah, fuck opinions? Fuck opinions if they're directed at you, I guess. Jared Dines, I have everything that I've ever wanted. Okay, we've already read that. Bridge Charlie again. I hate everyone and everything for sure. I'm never happy. I'm always mad and bored. Might I suggest some lifestyle choices? Maybe you should take some shrooms. Maybe you should go outside. Maybe you should find a hobby, something that you can excel in besides whining about shit. And yes, I know I like to whine too, but I'm also like kind of beast at a couple things. So it doesn't really matter. Every thought that isn't mine gets under my skin. That says a lot, I think. That's kind of a point that I've been trying to make. So he should be able to sit in his chair and spew venom in 360 degrees at everything. But if it gets returned at all, then he can't take it. It gets under his skin. Don't need any help or friends. Okay. Wow. Well, this is actually a little sad. Very sad. Yeah. Well, either there is something significantly more complicated going on, or that was really fucking dumb. And a little sad. So, yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. We'll try to keep it a little more brief, 32 minutes. That's on the shorter end for me. If I don't hit 40 minutes, I'm feeling pretty good. So, yeah, don't forget, guys, shave your head. And when Charlie calls some guy a douchebag and a loser in the first 30 seconds of a video, he's within his rights to do that. But if anybody calls him a douchebag and a loser, it's really mean. All right. Thanks, guys. Goodbye.